play that he had early in the year. I thought he was tremendous tonight, really good. Guys to put together back-to-back efforts of offensive movement. We had 28 assists at the end of the third quarter. We had 32 last night. The game we thought we were tremendous moving the basketball. We had 28 at the end of the third and got stagnant in the middle of the fourth. But the guys are finding something that's pretty special with ball movement. And 19 threes last night, 18 made threes tonight. It's pretty special now. Consistency is the key, and that's always going to be the key for us. Can we keep it up? Can we continue to share the basketball, move the basketball that way? But what a great effort by our guys tonight.
Coach, you found 4 out of 6, and along with the ball movement, and you said you wanted to try some different guys on the floor. What is the most consistency thing you've seen in that streak?
I felt a little bad because I really trusting other guys has been a key. Our bench, and Travion was tremendous tonight. Not only got him 13 minutes, and really it was hard. We put in Vince early, just trying to find a matchup for Melo, and we went Vince instead of Travion, and so that pretty much knocked his minutes out. But the consistency is really trusting that second unit, and you see the effort by Travion tonight. He goes 5 for 5 from the field, but they were all aggressive plays and ones. Gets a great stop defensively. And then Bruno goes 5 for 5 from the field again. He's coming off the bench and just a tremendous bounce and energy. But that's really more than anything, getting a consistent rotation of guys, playing them a long stretch where they can impact the game has been, kind of the biggest adjustment we've made in these past couple of games.
A little bit of follow-up on that question. Talk about how your bench is really gelling, like you said, Bruno, Travion, Jeff Teague out there, kind of giving some stability out there, how they're growing as a second unit for you guys right now.
Well, it's really, it's like in anything, if you understand or know when your minutes are coming or where you're getting your opportunity, you're prepared for it. I think as we're adjusting and playing guys at certain times, we're trying to find a consistency of the rotations, and when they're able to do that, they're not looking over their shoulder. They're playing free, they're playing aggressive. We're getting some chemistry with certain guys, so I think that's really what's helping it out a little bit.
They cut it to 10 at one point in the fourth, and then DeAndre Hunter gets that big three, John gets that big three. Was that kind of the turning point in the fourth, and how were the guys able to finish?
It's hard to close games when you're down, and they went small for most of the second half. Just spacing the floor out, guys that can knock down threes. Obviously, Jim McCollum's a handful. They can score in bunches, and that was the message that we were telling our guys. We just needed to put together a couple stops and then go down the other side and make them have to defend our movement. I thought when we got stagnant in the middle of the fourth quarter, the ball didn't move. And so just to get a throwback three for John and a throwback three for DeAndre Hunter was good. We moved their defense. We got the shot we wanted. And honestly, anytime you make a shot, it just kind of it's a silencer. Just break up a run. But we knew they could score in bunches. We knew they were going to try and do it with the 3-ball. We knew they were going to try and do it with the smaller lineup. And so we just had to continue to put pressure on them and try and find a way to get stops.
Coach, did you see what happened with that technical foul call against Trey? Or did the refs tell you what happened with that?
Taunting. It was coming.
Coach, congrats on the win, but normally there's kind of like a lull in the third quarter for your team. What do you think was different about tonight?
Well, DeAndre, they put Whiteside on him coming out of halftime. Well, they did in the first half, and John was actually the one that pointed it out. We were going to try and go at him. We knew he was going to be down the floor, and we ran a play to try and get a three for John. John, he says, Coach, D. Hunt's guarding me, or he's guarding D. Hunt. Whiteside's guarding D. Hunt. Let's just run the play for D. Hunt. And so he hits the three. And Whiteside runs out at him, he drives, he gets downhill and gets to the basket. Instantly, you get a guy in rhythm, and that was the one we wanted to pick on, and D. Hunt got in rhythm early. From there, we just, you feel comfortable. We're trading baskets for a little while, but we just felt comfortable just to start off, have a good start, and just credit to our guys defensively, battling and competing and trying to just make it difficult for them. They didn't have a whole lot of assists tonight, which means there's a lot of ISO play, and they have ISO-capable players, but if they're not making us work with the ball movement, it's just trying to be solid, not overreacting to CJ or Melo getting going. We know they can do it. We know they will do it, but just not having those punishing plays defensively.
It's 14 and 15 assists for Trey in the last couple games, which correlated with two of your more efficient offensive games of the season. I guess how have you seen him sort of galvanize the offense despite not really scoring?
Well, yeah, it still comes down to can we move the basketball and can the ball get through hands. You're not going to see D Hunt and Kevin, shoot the ball well like they've done unless they get the opportunity and touches. And Trey's finding something special just by getting off of it, finding and picking his spots where he can be aggressive. John's obviously playing tremendous, and there's another weapon, especially bigs that are playing down the floor like we've had the past 2 games. And so I just think Trey's doing a really good job of just surveying the game, seeing what they're giving us, and then just taking advantage of it with the pass. And that's why John, I don't know what he shot tonight, the previous 5 games, he's shooting over 60% from 3. And the type of threes that he's getting are because of Trey's involvement to get downhill and just finding John as a result of it.
Is there an update on anything with Cam's back, or other than that, how
He's learning how to work and play at different speeds. The guys are giving him a hard time in there because he's like, I call him Russell Westbrook during the games, and then he's kind of slow motion in workouts. He has a real chill, laid back vibe. We're always trying to ramp him up and just trying to find that consistency. Work the way you play. And he puts in work. We're just trying to get him to put in work at the speed he plays in games. And so who knows how it happened, but just had a little lower back tightness. But he was in good spirits back there because they were messing with him. So education. Good.
Sorry,
My
one more
bad.
question. So, tonight, just hold it out.
It's all good. You'll remember it as soon as we come back.
So Coach, I think this is the first time this season that you guys will be taking on the Grizzlies. You'll see John Morant and Jaren Jackson on Monday. Also the first opportunity for the Hawks to get 3 games in a row. So what will it take for you guys to get to 3 straight against the Grizzlies on Monday?
Just the same thing. Doing it with the defensive mindset, really trying to make it tough. I haven't watched any film on Memphis. Obviously playing them both times this week, haven't had to. But really, I think what they've done this year has been pretty special with those young guys. And I worked in Memphis for 2 years. I see a video of Zach Randolph and Tony Allen at the game last night. Just kind of have some memories of that grit and grind era. And that young team has adopted that same mindset. They came out the gate early and just kind of established themselves of carrying on that Memphis tradition and really being a heartbeat of the city. And so credit to what they've done. Obviously they got a couple of guys, Jaren Jackson will be out, I believe, and Brandon Clark will be out, so they're banged up a little bit. But I know they're an effort team. I know they hustle. I know they work hard. I know there's a lot of confidence and swag. Just seeing some of the Twitter stuff. But for us, it really just what we've done the past couple games is move the basketball, really try and mix it up defensively and compete defensively, and pride ourselves on getting some stops so we can get out and run. The small ball group has been tremendous. But we found some guys on that bench that gives us some effort and some movement and some chemistry as well. Figured out yet? What's that?
They're up by 20 on the Lakers right now.
Good for them.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Did you figure your question out?